Okay, there. I think I got it. Fuck, I almost forgot about you guys. I'm losing track of what days it is now. I've been on these. Oh. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I gotta get all my stuff here together. Alright. What do I need? What do I need? I need my phone. Yeah. Get my phone here. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, what do I gotta do here? I gotta. Editor. Oh, Quincy. Well, that's a pretty negative way of being. A species of advanced ways of... What? What is this guy talking about? Oh, man. Some people, they take everything. Yeah, I'm not even gonna respond to it because there's no point. That's just... Yes, what? Anyway, so, okay. What am I doing here, guys? Sorry, I just read somebody's reply to a text I sent earlier. My eyes are screwed. Okay, what do I gotta do? Gizmo! Relax! Stop causing shit! What am I looking for? Commentator stream. There we go. Okay, now go to YouTube. There we go. Share. Discord. Commentary. Send. There we go. Back to you, Jacob. Back to turn that down. At least we know that's working. Alright, so guys, I almost forgot that we had a race. I had to do a race. Portugal. And Finley's back. I think Finley's missing races just to make it interesting. Because I think if Finley actually showed up for all the races, he'd probably be easily champion. But because he misses these races, he's making the championship a little interesting. I think Ghost is back on top now, because I think it was last race that Finley missed, and that tightened everything back up again. I think. Let's see here. Let's go to what am I doing? I hate that. Keep checking. Let's just see here, checking. Oh, it's just on chat. There it goes. Don't forget to hit spectate. Yeah, of course, man. I knew that. I was just waiting for you to tell me. Shit, yeah. I fucking can't even see right now. My eyes are so blurry. I make a couple of texts on my phone, and that's it. I can't fucking see anymore. Yeah, I don't know. You younger people probably don't have the problem. Your eyes are adapted to it, made for it. I still remember the day when when I got my first cell phone. It was like the size of a brick. Yeah, I remember. And you guys don't know how lucky you got it with these iPhones and little computer phones. Yeah, I remember that back in the 80s when I owned a 86 Mustang. I remember I had a cell phone. Yeah, I don't even think you could text. You couldn't even text back then when we first started with the cell phones. Yeah, you couldn't even text. Anyways, yeah, I was going to look at standings before my mind started going off into other places. Okay, so, yeah, I think Finley missed last race, so everything got tightened up again. Finley's going to have to be careful, though, that he doesn't miss too many, and then, so now we got Ghost back on top at 85, 81 to Ricky E.V. Finley now drops from first down to third at 78. And then we got our boy Kylo Ren. I know he's got some fans out there watching him, rooting him on. So maybe Kylo Ren still has a chance. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta look at how they do points here. I think they have a low point system where it's fairly close I think it's like 2018, 16 or something, I think. So there's not a lot of points to be made. Each race, especially if you like come in first, you're not going to gain like huge amounts of points. I don't think anyway, so I'd have to look. And then yeah, then we got Hamilton. He's in it. I think Jacko Lacko, though. I think Jacko Lacko, and he might be at it. And then we got Bandersnatch in there. I think Bandersnatch is new, right? Yeah. But I think he showed good pace last one. Alright, anyways, yeah, I'm going to stop looking at that. It's race 7 of 9. Everything's pretty close now again. Here, I'll quickly look at the constructors. Yeah, constructors is between Aston Martin and Mercedes. It's really close. I think Austin's ahead, I think, right now. But it's really close, and it's anybody's. Anyways, things, everybody's checking up. So we got Ghost, Jacko Lacko, Joey B, Lawrence D, Vandersnatch, Ricky V, Dake, Scott, L8, Robelski, Enchilada Dada, Kylo Ren, CP Finley, Hamilton, PC Keon, AMS Paylong, and then we got me, the Ghost. Hey, I forgot to do the intro. Welcome everyone to APPF1. I'm your host, the Ghost. Race 7 of 9, we're in Portugal. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, I'm spectating. I'm gonna go back to my YouTube channel because people might be talking to me, saying hello. Hello, Ghost, how are you? How are you today? Okay. Top messages, none. Okay, nobody wants to talk to her. Nobody wants to talk to the Ghost today. I wasn't able to race my friend there. Who's that? I'm trying to think of his name offhand. Viper. It wasn't Viper, it was forget his name. Yeah, I wasn't able to race. Soon I will be. Oh, it says I got 3 watching. I'm gonna re-log in. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Fuck, man, I can't see. Sorry, guys. I just got puffing on my happy stick. So I'm not able to, yeah, I got my hands not in the right place. Okay, enable. You know, I always turn the HUD on. Do you guys like that? I like it, okay? Not because it makes commentating any different. You know, it does. Like I can tell you what's going on, like what their strategy is sometimes by looking at it. But a lot of times I use it, okay, because by having it on, I can learn myself because, as you know, I race myself in leagues. So I'm able to learn a lot by using it and seeing, you know, what people do with it, especially now that they changed that ERS system. You know, you get to catch some of the tricks, you know. They change their errs going into corners, coming out, you know, and then, you know, in behind the cars, you know, where they do that, where you got that stupid thing that you gotta do, is gear up and down. I don't really do it that much. You can play your throttle and kind of get it to do the same thing, but, you know. But I think that's where it kind of gets unrealistic, because you wouldn't really do that in a real car. Do the whole quick gear down and up thing to get your, when you're in none, how it gets it to recharge and stuff. That wouldn't really happen in real life. Wouldn't be a way of doing it. That would probably hurt your transmission, actually, I would think. Might lose a gear that way. It's not recommended going from gearing down to a lower gear and popping the RPMs like that. Anyways, it looks like we're in with Kylo Ren here on his hot lap. I'm not really saying much, but this is purely by accident. I don't know if Kylo Ren's fans are watching today. Wasn't able to race that guy. Unfortunately, my health is only 115.9. Yeah, I'm gonna get a gallbladder surgery. I think once that happens, then the ghost will be good to go, and I can be pain-free for once. Every time I eat, it's like playing Russian roulette. I don't know what's gonna happen. 116.6, a little bit off the pace, but still early. Just get warmed up, right? Dake 116.9, Ricky EV 117.4, Joey B with the 117.5, 118.5, Lawrence kind of off that pace there. Yeah, Paylong, yeah, pretty sure he's gonna get faster. Paylong, he's an aggressive driver. He's quick. I remember he was quite aggressive with penalties even. He had time penalties. He was quite aggressive. He didn't do anything wrong, okay? Don't get me wrong. But he's got speed, but I think he's just taking penalties because he's pushing just a little bit too much. And he's busting some of the track limits. So it'll be interesting to see what Paylon can do this race. Let's see, do we got that? Yeah, he just pulled into the, that's okay, so he's not out there. Who's out there? Who can I catch? Jacko Lacko, looking for driver of the day. He wants driver of the day. I remember him harassing me about the driver of the day, because in this league, the ghost decides the driver of the day. Pretty cool, eh? I like that. I like being able to decide the driver of the day. Sometimes I pick driver of the day just because of different reasons, not generally due to performance, just maybe an outstanding thing that happened, or maybe I favor a new guy that comes in and, you know, I just want to make him feel welcome, so I'll throw him driver of the day. Who knows, you know what. But, yeah, it's me who gets to decide the driver of the day, so that's pretty cool for me. I like that, you know. And I know Jacko Lacko's been looking for driver of the day. So hopefully, maybe today we can give Jacko Malacco driver of the day. Let's see what he can do. Here's Vandersnatch. I remember this new guy. This guy's quick, I think. And I think he's just going to start on a hot lap, so we just caught him in time. So let's sit in with Vandersnatch. I wonder if this guy's Dutch American or something. I know he's American because he has the American flag, but is he a Dutch American? Because the Vandersnatch is kind of got that Dutchy type ring to it. Let's do Vandersnatch. Now, I can't remember, but I do believe that Portugal is a track that you can do a red-yellow strategy. I think. I'm not 100%, okay? But I like Portugal because it's kind of up and down, and you really got to be careful with the throttle coming out of some of the corners because you come out and you're going downhill or uphill, you know. You got different types of braking zones. Downhill ones, uphill ones. Yeah, it's a pretty fun track. I actually wish they would put it on the circuit, you know. Like in one of the seasons. So anyways, yeah, totally got that. That's what happens when you smoke a happy stick before you come a day. Vandersnatch just got second place, so great job. Kylo Ren, CPI Finley, knocking off Sting. You got G Ghost, he's fighting for the Team Austin, because Team Austin with Hamilton there are also in a fight for the constructors, and it's pretty tight there as well. We got any Kylo Ren fans out there? Is anybody watching Kylo Ren today? Is anybody watching today? Is anybody gonna talk to me? Talk to me like love do. Okay, anyways, here's Kylo Ren. No, we've already started with Kylo Ren. G Ghost, I think he's on a hot lap here, so let's sit in with him. He's up on his last time. Whoa! I'm not sure if that would invalidate. It looked like he got on the throttle and it just got a little squirrely on him. And caught him off guard. I'm not sure if he lost time there. Downhill, high-speed corner. It's tricky if it starts to rain, this corner can be. Then you got to start playing the throttle. And he goes up in the second place. The Ghost is fighting back. Who do we got? Robalski. Is he on a hot lap? Robalski is on a hot lap. Let's sit in with Robalski. Well, no, let's not, because he just banded his lap. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence is on none. Is he on an outlet? Maybe. Ooh, look at this. Enchilada Dada. 116.5. I'm missing everything. Oh, here we go. What's in with Jekyll Blacko, the Scotsman? Ooh. He took every bit of track there. I guess I could hide that. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just waking up. I'm just getting into this thing. By the time that qualifying's over, I'll be right ready to go. And there we go. He improves on his time, not by much. Invite APF Tier 1 to play. I wonder if we got somebody who's gonna come join us. Sorry, holy fucking. Here's Payline on this outlap. So where is he? What sector is he in? Here we go. Looks like he's starting. He's in sector 3 here. Alright, here we go. Let's sit in with Payline. See what this guy can do. I believe he can do a lot better than 118.5. He's gonna have to watch himself. There's a lot of spots on this track where you can get track limits too, so he's quite aggressive. I find probably pushing just a little too hard. He's up on his time. Pushing a little too hard, I find, and just finding himself going over a little bit. And those time penalties, especially the track violation ones, those ones suck because you can't serve them in the pitch. Late safety cars come out and they really bite you hard. There you go. That's where he lost all his time in that second sector then. So yeah, looks like he's going to improve on his time. I'm not sure that it's going to be good enough to be competing with Finley or not. We'll see. 112, 13, 14, 116.9. But that's only good enough to get him up in the thing. So about a second off the leader. But, as normal, CTI Finley seems to be on that little bit extra level. Will be interesting to see if anybody's going to be able to compete with him. Everybody in the pit. Oh, here we go. We caught the ghost out on his outlap. So let's sit in with the ghost. He's in third place. If there's anyone that's going to challenge a Finley for that top spot, definitely the ghost would be one of them. Getting them tires warmed up. Get them in the right temperature. It's a tricky first corner. It's a high-speed corner, but if you're not careful, you can invalidate your lap right then and there. So you're really gonna hit it just right. Well, there we go. Speed alcoholic has joined, so we got speed alcoholic. See? he's up a little on his time. He's definitely going to need a little more than that. And what's he need? He needs about 6/10 if he's going to take the pole away. Let's see. What time he's gotten it up. He's almost at 3. He's halfway there. I don't know. Can he gain that much on that third sector? Interesting. I definitely think he's going to get that second place, though. 1:14.116. No, he's got second place though with a 1:16.1. Let's go to Enchilada Dada. Oh, he's down on his time. Oh, here we go. Pelon. There we go. First time Portugal track is fun. Are you feeling better? Yeah, no, I guess yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting for, thanks for asking, but yeah, no, I'm just waiting for an operation. Once I get that operation, I think things will be better. Oh, and Enchilada goes! Oh, too bad. Let's see here. Let's sit in with Bandersnatch. 1:16. No, he can't do it either. Who else do we got here? Enchilada Dada wiped out. Kylo Ren is retired, so I guess Rabowski is our next closest guy. Oh, who's that? Ricky EV shows up with a 1:16.2 to move himself up into third place. Let's see what Rabowski can pull out here. 1:14, 1:50, 16.4. Yeah, no one can get into that 1:15 range there. CPI Finley, yeah. And just to rub it in, he knocks another 3/10 off that time. Just to let everybody know who's the big dog here today. Nice job, CPI Finley. Man, that guy is fast. That guy is fast. Bad fast. Yeah, boy. Okay, Paylog, yeah. 1:69, I think that's still a good time, but the times are all really close, so like, you know, anybody can, race pace and qualifying pace are two totally different things. So we'll see what happens. I didn't do my grid thing. I forgot to do my grid thing. Give the lineup. I wonder if I can do that in the thing, if it gives me the correct order. I wonder if that's the correct order. No, I don't see it. Oh well, I can't remember. You all saw it. Ah, fuck. My eyes are still blurry, man. These phones are brutal. Anyways, here we go. It looks like it's sunny. Sunny days. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Sunny in Portugal. Portugal, I think Portugal's known for fish. They, a lot of fishing in Portugal. Chicken. That's it. I remember when I worked in Toronto, there was a Portuguese area or district in Toronto, whatever you want to call it, but community. We're mostly Portuguese, and there's a Portuguese chicken. I used to like getting Portuguese chicken, and they had this red sauce, or too spicy sauce. Yeah, good chicken. Yeah. That's what I know about Portugal. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing. Alright, there it is. Alright, try to get this all done. I'm used to getting a formation lap to get all my shit done. And CPI Finley. Oh no, that's I think that was Robowski there going around. That can happen too. I didn't quite see what happened, but I imagine he somehow, and look at this, yeah, these guys are going tooth and nail. Ghost is definitely trying to go for it. Okay, what am I looking for here? I want to see this. This is what I want to see. Like I thought, okay, yeah, this is a red-yellow track. And right now, probably CPI Finley is just trying to get them tires up to 10th, but I'm pretty sure within a lap or two, no, maybe not a lap or two, because the tire wear is pretty good on this track. But it looks like the majority, we got what? CPI Finley, Paylong, Scott, and Speed Alcoholic. All deciding to go with the yellows. So going with the longer first stint and saving their good tires for the final stint. Unless some are going to go with white tires, right? You never know, right? Early safety car, maybe somebody decides to go with a white tire. But if I do recall, white tire on this track was not very nice. But I'm not sure, right? There are some tracks where a white tire just, you just can't use it. Looks like a CPI Finley's got his groove going. I think that extra pace that he has, period, from everyone else, him being on them yellow tires isn't really gonna slow him down much. I think he's going to make the pass here now that DRS is activated. Will Ghost be able to stay with him? If Ghost is able to stay with him, I think we're going to see a lot of switching back and forth on that top spot. We're going to have to watch track limits here. This is where track limits, you know. Make sure you keep it in bounds. Yeah. It's tightly, what is it, all the way down to what? 11th. All in the DRS train. So all very, still tight, okay? Very tight. Not much separating anybody right now. CPI Finley definitely needing that win again because he doesn't show up to races and likes to keep it interesting. I don't mind. Gives him a challenge, I guess. Makes it exciting for us. But yeah, you gotta be careful too, right? Like, I think he'll get an extra point if he can get the extra lap, so I think he can gain 3 points, like from, like, say, to Ghost. But, which isn't a lot, okay? Like, there's only 3 races left, right? So, I don't think he can miss any more races. If he misses another race, then he won't be able to compete. Oh, look at this. Ghost and Finley have both broken that DRS. I'm not sure how long Ghost is going to hang with Finley here. Finley is definitely pushing. I think he's going to be able to hang on to it this lap. How much he gained down the straight? 3 tenths? Well, almost 4 tenths he gained down the straight, so that gained him back a lot of time there. But yeah, it looks like Finley might. I think it's looking. We're gonna see if Scott can find. Sorry, not Scott. Ghost can find that extra level. Because I think right now I think he's pushing to try to stay in that. Oh, and that's gonna help him out. A little slip there by CP Finley, and Ghost is right back in there. But I think as the laps go by, you know, once we get into, say, around lap 10 or so, I think the yellow tire will be a better tire at that point. Yeah, I think Ghost right now is just, I think, more concerned about staying in DRS. I think he realizes he gains like 4 tenths on that straight, so that's good, right? That gets him back in it. Can he gain that? Because he gains quite a bit through here. You can see that he's definitely quicker through the area here. And Ghost, he's pushing it to the limit to try to stay in that DRS, because I think it's important that he does. And he's just losing it. Oh, he's just barely on that limit. He's probably pushing it to the limit here. Yeah, you can see he's running none now. He's doing everything playing with his ERS and everything, trying to get in that DRS because it is crucial. And I think he's lost. I think Finley is gone. I think that's it. And I think now Ghost is gonna realize it. He might try to push hard, but I think now he's gonna manage that second place and hope the undercut. Try to minimize the gap and hope the undercut puts him back in that position where he can challenge for the win at the end. But I just fear how fast Finley's going to be when he puts on a set of reds and low fuel. Scott's still back in 16th place. I'm noticing these guys on the yellow tires. And Palon, I'm noticing Palon got himself a penalty. Let's see what the penalty is. Yeah, track violation. But yeah, what I was noticing, other than Finley, it looking like the guys that had started on the yellow tires are all falling back a bit. They're not. Yeah, they're not able to thing. Now that might change, okay? Like once the pit stops come and those guys on the yellows go to the reds, then the tables will be turned and we might be seeing a different story. But I think soon you're going to start seeing the yellow tire performing better than the red. PST on. There he is. Oh, what was that? That was, what was that? Joey B or Lawrence? I think it was Lawrence. Yeah, I think that's a tricky corner, that one there. Because you got to try to get as much throttle out of it because you're going uphill and, you know, you get that little roller coaster effect. If you're not careful with the throttle and how much wheel you got in it, you can get a huge oversteer. Right? There's a couple of corners actually like that on this track. Kylo Ren, how's Kylo Ren doing? I think he's just kind of hanging in there. I think he's really not making much ground either way. And I tell you, Ghost just got a gift there. Even though Finley is often to the sunset, it's looking better for Ghost now that Finley has taken a 3-second track violation penalty. And that could really affect this race if we get like a safety car, say lap 28, 29, or 30 or something. That'll really hurt them. Right, so. But it's looking pretty good, okay? I have to be honest, I don't see a safety car this race. I think this race will go safety car free. Looking at the way it is, the type of track it is, and the way the guys are racing right now, I think yeah, we're gonna have a safety car free lap. So I think Finley will be okay. But you never know, right? And that's where that track violation will hurt him if that does come into effect. Kylo Ren up into 5th place and starting to move up. Now looking, setting their sights on Enchilada Dada. I like that name, Enchilada Dada. Enchilada. Actually, it's Enchilada Dad. but somehow I've renamed him Enchilada Dada. Oh well. So yeah, Kylo Ren, let's see here. Yeah, he's in DRS, so he's thing. I think Ghost got a lot of help by staying with Finley those first few laps. That got him that separation from 3rd place. So I think Bandersnatch is when he lost that DRS, that hurt him. Because Bandersnatch is the leader of that big long DRS train there. Kylo Ren just kind of went out of it. Hopefully he can get back in there because you don't want to lose that DRS. Or moving forward up the field is going to be that much harder. Yeah, it looks like he's getting back in there. He's finding his rhythm. Had a little slip. Yeah, he's flirting around with it. want to lose that. Enchilada data, putting the pressure all over Vander Snatch. Mr. Snatch. Looking at how close Enchilada Dada is here, I'm thinking he's gonna get this done. Ricky EV with a speeding penalty. Wow. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah, he's not going to be liking that. I guarantee it. He's going for the early undercut, but that 10-second penalty kind of screwed that whole plan. Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that. Definitely not going to help them. You know, the field is, you know, I'm just looking at all the times here, right? You know, you got a couple of gaps here, but the field is relatively close. Right? And I'm looking at Bandersnatch, and he's still right around that 3 seconds, maybe a little bit quicker than the Ghost. He's definitely, here we go. The Ghost is going in early. He's going to go with that early undercut to see if he can't gain himself some ground. I would imagine Finley is probably going to be pitting around lap, you know, anywhere from 18 to 20, 22. Depending how long he wants to push them red tires. Right, but you can see now, most of the guys, except for Kylo, Vandersnatch, and Enchilada Dada, have all pitted to go with their second set for their second stint. I do believe it's only going to be a 2-stint race. The only thing with the undercut is sometimes the undercut can be screwed up a little bit if you run into traffic. Ooh, Vandersnatch! No! No, no, no! Well, that takes Vandersnatch now out of it. That's going to be nice for Ghost. Everything falling into the Ghost's lap here today. Not sure if the undercut and the penalty to Finley is going to help enough, though, for Ghost to get first. We'll have to see how that plays out. But for securing second place, that penalty to Bandersnatch is definitely helped out the Ghost. So that'll make it a lot easier on him now. He doesn't need to worry about so much Bandersnatch anymore, knowing that he's got that 10-second penalty. He can focus more in now on trying to close the gap to Finley. But I have a feeling once Finley gets on them reds, he's gone. Right? I'm just wondering if Ghost is going to be able to make up ground on him. Here you can see he's already run into a guy, Scott, who's on a older set of tires, who started on the yellow, so he's going to be pitting later. But yeah, I don't know that he really held him up that much, because he looks like he's got it right in the DRS zone, so he'll be able to. So I don't think he's going to lose too much there. So I think the undercut is probably working pretty good for him right now. Because he's got some nice gaps where he's not getting held up by cars on older tires. Scott started on the yellow, so he'll be pitting later. I know some of the guys that did start on the yellows, though, they were struggling a bit, other than Finley, right? Most of them weren't really making that much ground up on those yellows. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see when they all start going on to their reds, how much the difference is. Let's go see here, just check in. Oh, Paylong with 6 seconds. Now, yeah, look at that. Bandersnatch, 10 seconds, Ricky Evie, pit speeding, I would imagine that was. Yeah, they'll be looking to, those are harsh penalties, 10 seconds. Like, I don't even think, like you know what I mean, 10 seconds is, really fair. Yeah, you know, maybe 5. Because it's not like they're driving in their full tilt hitting the line, you know what I mean? They're on the brakes, they're trying to stop in time, so it's not like they're gaining huge amounts of time by doing it. Yeah, I think 10 seconds is huge, and I actually think they raised it from the last game, from last year's game. I think it used to be 5. And another thing I've always wondered is why their track violation penalties is different than real F1. Because real F1, you know what? You get 3 warnings, and then on the 4th one you get the penalty. And it's, in the game, it's, you get the penalty on the 3rd one. A little bit of differences. Wonder why they do that. You know what I mean? What is their logic behind it? I'm just wondering, how much time, if any, if the Ghost is making up on, he's definitely gaining on, Paylong right now. But Paylong's got that DRS, so that's helping him out a bit there, I think. Looks like we got Paylong. Now mind you, Paylong's got 6 seconds. Oh, and he's going over again. I'm pretty sure that's probably a warning. And yeah, it looks like Paylong, other than his 6 seconds, got a good race going on here with Speed Alcoholic in the Ferrari. They both started on the yellow tire, so they're going to go longer. They're getting actually right around now is when you're going to see maybe one of them deciding to make that pit. I'm pretty sure you can go 15 laps pretty good with a set of reds if you wanted to do that. I think, right? I never raced Portugal that much. And there you go, the Ghost has caught him. So he's definitely making up time to find a pail on there. I don't know what happened there, but he definitely messed up a bit. He's lost some time to speed alcoholic. Enchilada Dada. And Vandersnatch. You know, Vandersnatch dealing with that penalty. Kylo Ren probably happy about. Kylo Ren lost a lot about it. Oh no, that's because of these guys do. I think once it cycles through, Kylo Ren's going to be around 5th place. So actually, he'd be up into the 4th place. So he's getting close to maybe getting himself a podium, which would be good for the team. McLaren, who is battling it out with Austin for the. Finley with another penalty. Ghost just smiling, loving them penalties. I tell you, Finley better hope there's no late safety car. He might find himself in an awkward position where he can't do much about. That late safety car would destroy it right now. Ghost is probably sitting there, come on, safety car. And Ghost looks like he's about ready. He's going to probably make the pass on Speed Alcoholic here. Not sure how much time it takes in the pits. How much time you lose going into the pits here. But it's going to put him about 23.5 seconds behind Finley. -6. So yeah, I think right now, technically, if once the pit stop cycle through, I think Ghost is going to be ahead. But I think probably this time around you're going to see Finley pit, I think. You think I'm right? I think now would be the time to do it. You're in your window, you definitely make it in. There he goes, he's going in. Don't get a pit, speeding, whatever you do. Oh God, can you imagine? Okay, he's going to go on the red. Let's see the Ghost, where the Ghost. I think the Ghost isn't going to come out in front of him, but he's going to be within that 6-second window. So, within the 12 laps remaining, I think Finley's going to have to. Oh, here comes Ghost. He might actually make the pass. He does make the pass. So it is. That's a killer pit. So he gained a lot of time on the undercut. Right, what was that, like 7-8 laps? Enough to get him ahead. I'm pretty sure Finley's going to catch him, though. Okay. And I think he'll make the pass quite easily. He might even do it on this lap, okay? Because he's dropping the time quite dramatically, and it looks like he's getting very close to DRS. Whether he can do it or not, I think Ghost might get lucky and be able to hold him up, but oh, maybe not. Yeah, Finley's coming. But keep in mind, it's not pass him and it's done. It's pass him and get 6 seconds. So what's that? That's about a half a second a lap. A little bit more, actually, I think. He hurts himself there because now he's put himself behind Ghost, and Ghost is probably going to defend probably pretty hard. Try to hold him up for as many laps so that he has to stay behind so he can't build that 6-second gap that he needs. Yeah, Finley has hurt himself with the penalties. Right? You can't really blame anybody but himself for that. And Ghost is normally pretty good about when it comes to keeping it in the track limits on pretty much all the tracks, so. Yeah, he manages his, he doesn't overdo it. Keeps it within the track limits. And it might end up paying off for him. I think Finley will get it done pretty easily this time. Hopefully he doesn't overdrive it into that first corner this time. And no, it looks like he held the line. Ghost is probably going to be just more concerned with seeing if he can't try to stay with Finley. If he can stay with Finley a lap or two in that DRS, then it gives him a better shot, I think, of maybe winning the race. Or even making Finley push a little too hard and make that 6 go to 9. Right? Because I'm looking at Finley and it's looking like he's pushing pretty hard. Now he's gotten the time that he needed to get out of that DRS. So Scott, I think Ghost would have liked to have maybe hung in there for a lap or two in that DRS to help him maybe get the win. Now it's if Finley's going to be able to pull enough of a lead, fastest lap, he's definitely pushing. If he's going to be able to pull a big enough lead and not take another track violation penalty doing so. So keeping it clean might end up paying off for Ghost. It's a lot of data up in the 3rd place too. Look at that. He's showing some good speed this race. He's got Vandersnatch. Oh, behind him, but yeah, the 2 guys are chasing him down right now. Kylo Ren up in the 6th place after all the pit stops to cycle through. But yeah, it's a lot of data. I think he's in good shape to take that that final podium spot. And Jackalacko not looking like I'm going to be able to give you the driver of the day today. Vandersnatch might be able to make the pass and all that, but he's got 10 seconds to deal with, so that's like a second and a half at least, a lot faster than the guy in front of you. Doesn't look like Enchilada Dot is going to make it easy on him. But like I said, I think Enchilada Dot, I think is in the driver's seat here. He doesn't need to worry about this. I wouldn't fight it too hard. Wouldn't risk any damage to my car. You know, race him, but, you know, don't race him too hard. Keep in mind that he's got 10 seconds, and yeah, maybe play the DRS game. And I think he's got himself a podium. I'm kind of leaning towards Enchilada Data for DOT right now. I'm just looking at the gap. Look at how much he has gained. Okay? Holy crap. Like, and it's not like Ghost is slow or anything. Okay? He just goes, he's probably going really quick, okay? But Finley is just like gone. Right? Now, you just need to keep it within the limits and not make it so he has to push even harder. Mind you, though, if he does get another penalty, I do think he'll get that 9 seconds. Because, yeah, it didn't take him long to open up 6. I thought it might take a few more laps for him to get up to 6, but he's gotten up there quite easily. I'm not sure if Ghost screwed up a few times to help him out, but yeah, he's gone. I think Ghost is either hoping he takes another penalty or a safety car comes out. Because I think that's the only thing right now that's going to help the Ghost in his efforts to win this race. I guess when you're that fast, you can take a couple of penalties. The only thing is, like I said, it's the late safety cars. Those penalties are going to hurt you. Oh, Hamilton. He takes his first track violations. Payton back in 9th. Not really able to, he didn't really improve much or lose much. Kind of, he's kind of looked like going by what I'm seeing, maybe Lawrence there is a little lower than when he started, but it's looking like everybody kind of held their spots. I think Speed Alcoholic might have gained some, because he came in late. But I think I'm going to go with Enchilada Data. If he can hold on for that podium, I think I'm going to go with him for my DOT of the day. Even though, like it's hard not giving it to Finley because he's so fast, right? But, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's on a different level. It's that McLaren car of his. Yeah, I think the F1 season pretty much decided. I think it's now comes down to. I actually don't like it when it's two of the same team competing for their championship, because it. One driver always seems to get an advantage. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on who gets the better pit strategy when it comes down to that. But it's definitely going to be a McLaren that wins the constructors, and it's definitely going to be a McLaren that wins the drivers. It's whether it's going to be Piastri Or, oh shit. How can you not think, Lando Norris is, Piastri looks like he wants it. I'd like to see that too, because, you know, he's only been, what, this is his third year? Third or fourth year? I think in F1, I think it's his third. It might be his fourth, but I think it's only his third. So that alone is pretty cool. But yeah, their car is. I was watching it. Okay, I know they talk about the brake system and all that stuff, but just on the straightaway, okay, when it wasn't in DRS, I was noticing other cars weren't really gaining on the other cars, except for the McLaren. Without DRS, it was still gaining on the car in front of it 4/10 on a straightaway, on one of the longer straightaways in Miami there. So it's definitely faster on the straights. I think that's that trick DRS thing they got going on. But yeah, I think the car generally is just better. It doesn't burn off cars, especially when it goes into race trim. You know what I mean? When it's in the race, the tires just perform that much better. Holy shit! Look at Finley. Like, look at the time. I think Ghost is like, fuck. Come on. But yeah, Ghost, I think, is conceded now. He realizes Finley's on a different level, and I think he's happy to settle with that second place. He tried he did what he had to do to try to get it. He did the undercut. It worked for him, but Finley just too quick. Just too quick. Ghost kept it clean the whole round. Yeah, he did everything he could do, right? But at the end of the day, Finley's just on a different level this race. He's just gone. Yeah, he's extremely fast. Good little battle here, even though Vandersnatch got the 10-second penalty. Good little battle between Angeletta Dada and Vandersnatch going on. They've been going at it for quite a few laps here. I know Vandersnatch got 10 seconds, and you know, technically Angeletta Dada's got it easy, but still a good race going on between them. Looks like they're having some fun. Looks like they're keeping it clean and just having some fun right there. It's always nice, though, when you know the guy in front of you's got 10-second penalty, though. You can drive them quite a bit different now, you know what I mean? You don't need to be as aggressive or whatever. Kylo Ren with a good day. 5th place. Good day for McLaren, all in all. Mercedes down in 13th and 2nd. So, McLaren, Austin down in 13th and 2nd. And, there you go. This is, last lap now. So Kylo Ren, yeah, so it looks like, whoa, careful. Now, mind you, he could take another track violation. He's still going to win the race. He's that much quicker. But, yeah, McLaren is going to gain some points this race in the Constructors. And here comes a CPI Finley with the win, and a convincing win at that. I'm going to sit here and take a break while we wait for Ghost to come across the line. I'm kidding. And here comes Ghost with a nice second place. Then we got Vandersnatch is going to get to the line first, but Enchilada Dada takes the final podium spot. Great job, Enchilada Dada. Kyle Ryan with a great day takes 5th place, or no, 4th place because of the 10 seconds of Bandersnatch. So even better day for McLaren. Too bad. Yeah, 10 seconds just hurt Bandersnatch too much. Dake in 6th, Speed Alcoholic in 7th, Joey B in 8th, Robowski in 9th, we got Ricky V in 10th, AMS Paylong, I think that's where he started. Right, so, yeah. Nothing gained, nothing lost, I think, for Paylong. Hamilton in 12th, Jackal Lacko, sorry, in 12th. 13th for Hamilton, and then a couple other guys. So, congratulations to Finley. Definitely on a different day. Speed Alcoholic, yeah, I thought he gained the most spots. But I'm going to give it to Enchilada Dada because I don't think he gets a lot of podiums, and I wouldn't mind giving him one. So, let's give Enchilada Dada. I think he's Irish. The BOTD. Congrats to Finley and Ghost for coming in second. Enchilada Dada for the final podium. Great race, guys. But yeah, I think Finley just was on a different level today from everyone else. Ghost gave it his best shot, but tried strategy, tried everything, but just not enough to think. So, yeah, Hamilton, PSP on in 14th, and then who do we got? We've got Scott in 15th and Lawrence in 16th. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm the Ghost. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we'll see you next Friday for the second last race of the season. Everything's getting very, very tight. Make sure you, log in and watch. I'm the Ghost, and I'm out till next Friday. Enjoy the stream, guys.